desde la prisión, Wilson Manyoma, Borbona.
Let's talk about it.
I really don't know what's going on. I've seen. So, did you see Cameron had 50 Cent on his podcast?
I heard parts of it,
Yeah.
but I didn't see it, which I don't like to do. I like to see it. I like to see people's expressions. I like to see, but go ahead. Fill me in.
Yeah. That one was a good. I don't mind listening to him. That one was a good one to watch too, because like Yayo's there too, and you get to see him, and he's like, he's like very what do they call it when people have like mannerisms, or like they speak with their, like, you could see their expression on their face kind of thing. You know what I'm talking about. There's an expression for it. I just don't know it right now.
Yeah, they're. I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about.
I
though,
do.
Right? Somebody that's like. So, anyways, it was good. Something came up about Jim Jones.
Okay.
And then Jim Jones was on another podcast. And now that I'm saying this out loud, I guess these podcasts just be instigating these issues. You know what I'm saying? Because this wouldn't have been an issue if this guy didn't ask Jim Jones how he felt about a situation, about a conversation from the podcast. And I'd love to fill you in on like what the details are about all this, but I didn't think we were going to talk about this, so I'm not prepared to talk about it. But I'll give you high level, you know what I'm saying? Which is all that matters.
All right.
Jim Jones says something to the effect of Cam should get off his dick, and he don't even know why Cam is fucking with
Mace?
Yeah, because Mace used to do him dirty, blah, 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 blah.
So Jim Jones said that on a podcast.
Yeah,
Whose podcast? Do you remember?
I don't.
Damn. All right. So, it's bad news. So go ahead.
Then
I don't like it, man. I'm a Dipset guy, man.
Yeah, but listen.
I'm a Dipset guy.
And then, I don't know if this was before or after Cam response, but Jim Jones has like a freestyle already, like out with like
He's
a
doing
beat
records
of
about him?
It's like him in the studio, and it's like a small like video, like, edit of him rapping this song. But Cam responds.
Oh, wait. I saw that too.
Yeah.
I saw that too. So that's what that was. It was a teaser of a potential diss track.
That's what I took it as.
Okay.
It could have been something he did 6 months ago. You know what I'm saying? It just happens to fit the situation. But and then Cam responded on his podcast today.
I saw Cam responding.
Oh, you did see that?
But he's like, "You a fan? Wasn't nobody on your couch? You a fan, right?"
Yeah.
Mace taught you how to rap.
He said, "You not even from Harlem." He said, "Nobody from Harlem that talks about how they're from Harlem all the time." He's like, he's not even from Harlem.
He said, "If you from Harlem, everybody knows that you from Harlem." Yeah.
He had me feeling like I'm missing out not being from Harlem.
I'll tell you what, the suited up Cam from the podcast is no more.
Nah.
Cam is showing up in light colored turtlenecks with all the ice out.
Yeah, dude, he had that Fox coat on or whatever the fuck that was.
Yo, for real.
Yeah, that shit was definitely premium, like mink or
Yes.
fucking, that wasn't Bronx raccoon.
Yeah, that wasn't no faux. Wasn't no faux fur. It was real fur.
Yeah.
When I see Cam, like when he's in his bag like that, I'm like, everybody better stop right now. Because that to me is the definition of a Harlem dude. Cam.
Yeah, facts.
Cam, he's fly, he can talk shit. He can do the whole thing. He is like that Conor McGregor personality, that Muhammad Ali personality.
He already halfway to victory when he shows up wearing that coat with the glasses and like the fit. He's already, and I don't even want to sound like I'm glazing this guy, but
he might be entitled to a glaze.
But I'm just keeping it in a stack. You're right. It's like a whole persona that yeah.
So yes, Cam, Killer Kaya.
But yeah, so I don't even know how we got into this. I don't know if you've seen it, but
No,
it's
I
interesting.
need to catch up on it because I only saw Cam, and that's what made me look into it. And Mace was like doing ad libs for him.
He was eating popcorn in the back.
Yeah, I know, and he was doing like he was doing these ad libs. He's like, nope, don't do it, don't do it. Oh, I'm like, oh my god.
Damn, yo, it's crazy how much success he's had on that podcast.
Yeah, it is. But again, this is what I was speaking to. He's one of those guys. He can talk. He's intriguing to watch. I mean, the guy used to show up in a pink mink hat with a pink Nextel, with a pink mink coat, in a pink Range Rover.
Facts.
Unbelievable. Anyway, that is, yeah, Cam is on another level, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know if Jimmy wants to, I don't know. But what you going to do? They'll work it out. They'll make a little money off of this.
Yeah, they'll both make money off of this. You know what's crazy? Speaking of like celebrities, I guess.
All right, go for it. What do you got?
Kind of a broad segue. You ever hear those stories of people believing they're dating a celebrity or dating somebody they've never met before?
That I've definitely heard of, like dating people that they've never met.
Yes.
In real life. Yeah. I mean, we all grew up with one of those dudes that's like, yo, I swear I got this bad girl. My girl's bad. Yo, she from Queens. Or she live in the Bronx.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, she lives where? She lives in the Bronx. I'm like,
Yep.
Liar. She don't exist.
Everybody's got a girl that lives in Queens is the most popular
Queens
one.
is, yeah.
Or like they're like, or wherever their cousins live. Like my cousins live in Brooklyn. I met her through them, you know?
Yeah.
One of those things.
How come she never around? Yo, she go to school, bro.
Yeah.
Go to school. Her major is mad challenging.
Yeah,
sure, bud.
I got her aim. But there's also cases where people believe they're in a relationship with celebrities.
That can only go in one direction.
Dude, it's crazy. There's this woman in France that gave somebody pretending to be sick Brad Pitt like 860,000 euros. Like over time.
How old is this lady?
Let's see if
Is this not the exact age? Is it an old woman? Is she 30 or is she, 40 or 50 and lonely?
I don't know how old she is.
That's very interesting. So she was sending this guy all this money, and then
She thought he was sick Brad Pitt. He had like a bunch of like whoever was doing it had like pictures of like Brad Pitt like in like a hospital bed. And I guess he had pictures of Brad Pitt in a hospital bed with like hospital bread. He had pictures of Brad Pitt in a hospital bed eating hospital bread, holding a sign. See what I did there? Holding like a sign.
Shout out to Cam.
I love you, like with the girl's name on it and shit. Like he was getting creative.
Is that AI?
I don't know if it was AI.
Because that's going to happen soon. You just got to give everybody a hand injury because otherwise they're going to look all mangled if you try to have an AI eating some soup.
That's the problem with AI. It's always like wonky. But dude, 800, somebody who has that kind of money to be that dumb, they don't got nobody, like who's letting them give fake Brad Pitt that much money? They don't got a money manager? That's not a thing?
If I had to guess, she's probably older with a fixed income and some kind of access to a big account that she's primary on. That's what that sounds like to me, because I doubt this is some big businesswoman that had a startup that made her $100 million or something like that. I highly doubt that.
I don't know.
But
She's 53 years old.
53, what's her story?
She was relieved. She's revealed that she was scammed out of 850,000 euros after believing she was in a relationship with Brad Pitt.
Jesus, how smart are you, huh? How smart are you? Ha! I don't even know what to say to that.
He said, "Yeah, the guy used AI, using AI technology to emulate." Once upon a time in Hollywood actors, Brad Pitt. You want to see the pictures?
Yes, I want to see the pictures. Shit, we don't have the pictures to pull up?
I don't have the pictures to pull up, but I'll show you that.
Let me see.
You can put it to the camera.
Let me see this.
It was sick Brad Pitt. Look at sick Brad Pitt. That's crazy, right? He had him stacked up too. It wasn't just like a couple pictures. I wonder if he had videos.
Yo, that shit is funny. I like how he's just got a picture of an IV.
Yeah, show him. Show the camera.
Show the people. Look at that. Look at those pictures. The old Bradmeister. Look at the old Bradster. Unbelievable.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, that's unbelievable. First of all, that lady is dumb as hell.
For being 53 and
Yeah, she's dumb as hell. Why is Brad Pitt hitting you up? She's got to be a crazy person.
you think so?
Yeah, she's got to be a crazy person. What does she look like, first of all, that she thinks Brad Pitt is talking to her? I want to know. And he looks like Brad Pitt from years ago. Like,
It's Hollywood, bro. He could look like any Brad Pitt he wants, you know?
yeah, I guess. What if he was like, she thought he was the stunt man? It's like, listen, I'm not really Brad Pitt,
Yeah.
but hear me out.
But the thing is like, she's only probably seen him in movies. She don't know what he looks like. Like, you don't know what a celebrity really looks like, you know?
Listen, man, he's Brad Pitt, dude.
Well, I guess you know what they look like, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what their look is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you
Yeah,
know,
in real life.
yeah, they might dress completely, like, different than you've ever seen them before, like, in normal life.
Yeah, that makes sense. I just meant, the reason why I said it's Brad Pitt wasn't because I think, that she would definitely recognize him. Is because he's Brad Pitt. Why is he hitting up some lady? Let's keep it a stack.
She's definitely
Where's
in
Saif?
denial. She's definitely in denial.
What does he think? Because he got her for some euros.
You think he got a French connect?
He got her for some euros.
It was a
So-
French woman.
Look at that.
That's crazy.
Yes. And it's freaking hysterical, to be honest.
I know. You know what? Honestly, it's interesting to me, like I said, that somebody with that much money is like, whoops, somebody with that much money is dumb enough to do that.
Desperate. Maybe not as dumb as she is probably desperate. You know what I'm saying?
He said, yo, I'm dating Sandy for SpongeBob right now. You guys don't even know.
Yeah, bro, look at that.
It's, I don't know. I really don't. That's all I had on it. That's all I had. That's my only take is just like, it's crazy to think that you're in a relationship with Senor Brad Pitt. I don't want to keep saying the same thing, but go ahead.
Why was she sending him money? Was it like fire relief?
He was sick. You didn't see him in the hospital bed?
Yeah, but was this, how recent? Like very recent? I'm assuming it's recent. Let's go with it's recent.
Okay.
Was it for, well, wasn't she concerned he'd get caught up in these wildfires? I'm sure he lives in L.A.
Yeah, well, he was in the hospital.
Yeah. Did any hospitals burn? That's what I wonder.
Had to have burned.
Bro, they said it did over $260 million in damage, or $260 billion, I think it was, in damage.
Jesus.
This thing has caused.
This shit's going to collapse every insurance company.
Oh my God. Well, 3 of them already left the state, closed a bunch of their agencies prior because of the crazy laws that guy's passing.
They're going to be...
He mandated that they do like fire insurance and all this different kind of insurance in certain areas. They were like, no. He's like, you have to.
The moratorium that guy did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we're talking about the LA wildfires. All right, so anybody who's living under a rock, California's on fire.
Yeah, California.
California is on fire. Last time I checked, there was like 36,000 acres?
Yeah, I think even more by this point.
It's probably in the 40s now.
Yeah. And we know it's terrible. We know it's crazy. But the craziest thing that I want to kind of talk about is just what it looks like.
Oh, my God.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a video.
You have a video of the fires?
Yeah.
Dude, go ahead. What are you saying? I'm not going to put it on yet.
Dude, it looks like hell.
Yeah.
It looks like exactly what you would think like hell looked like.
Yeah. Fuck. I'm going to put it on. Damn. Because it looks terrifying. What was that?
Before we put that's the right before you hit the video button, that's the sound thing I have going on there. You see when you lift it up, see it, and you're doing it again. You're thinking about hitting it. It does that. You ready?
Yeah.
Put it on.
Which one is it?
It's video 2. And I apologize in advance if it's super loud.
I hope it's not super loud. Let's see.
I hope it's not super loud too.
Oh my God. We're out of the way.
Is that loud, you think?
No.
No? All right.
Well, I can't hear it.
And until we get water tenders or the water system restored, we're doing the best we can with this. Evacuating the
Oh, more. Oh my God, look at all these fucking pumps.
from operations, copy that with that.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
striking reporting there, Darnell.
This is loud.
Holy fuck.
I'll take the strike team to assist with the area because we still have the community
Oh my
that
God.
needs to leave. But if you have other priorities,
This is insane.
That is terrifying.
Oh my God.
we're out of the way.
Bro, that is terrifying. That looks crazier than I even imagined it was going to look.
Yeah.
How are they just driving through that? I know they're probably first responders and stuff, but
Yeah.
they burn too. Like, you guys are also can get set on fire.
Yeah, but the streets don't like light on fire.
Okay, so it's everything. Yeah, I guess.
It's not like there's not like magma everywhere. It looks like
Dude, it looks like they are in Mordor, bro. Are you kidding me? That guy just drove through Mordor.
No, these guys are definitely in fucking Middle Earth.
Yo,
bro.
100%, bro. They are at their Frodo Baggins Uber driver right now, trying to
Yeah.
get him there, bro.
At the very fucking end. This
Yeah.
is where they made the ring.
Yeah, this is where they forged it.
Yeah. Yes.
Right here. You know, for real.
Yeah.
Damn.
In that Malibu high rise. It's insane. I think they have confirmed like 16 deaths.
I think it's more. It's like 20 plus 24 or something.
It's at
like that
24 now?
Yeah, it's more now. Dude, it's going to be more than that. And especially like afterwards. Like, some people are still going to have complications from smoke inhalation and stuff that may affect them, you know, like fatally or whatever later on.
I heard Joe Byron's going to do a $770 check to the people affected by the wildfire.
That's a joke, right?
No, I'm not fucking kidding. Dude, listen to me right now.
Wait a minute.
You already know he fucking pardoned a bunch of he pardoned his son for every crime he did, and then he post-dated it.
Yeah.
He's good till fucking 2030.
You're good, my boy.
Yeah, he's good. So this isn't like a far-fetched thing.
Wow.
That's what I read.
You know, that's the crazy shit that they did in wherever that was with the hurricane or whatever, or tornadoes or some shit. There was some kind of natural disaster recently where that's what he did. No, I think it was North Carolina. Right? North
What'd they
Carolina?
do?
Damn it. I sound so stupid right now. I
What'd
have
they
to look
do?
this up. You know, he gave out like $700 checks.
Well, that's what he's doing. Biden announced his $770 payment to California wildfire victims. Biden announced a $770 one-time payment to the victims of California wildfire as a part of the efforts to provide federal support aiming the raging fires. He says, "We are not waiting till fires are over to help those victims. We're getting them help right now."
Oh, my God. Dude, I'm speechless. A $770 check? Did you just see that?
Not like
No,
mid-conversation.
the video that we watched.
Yeah.
$770, bro?
Yeah, $770.
But you giving to Ukraine like $800 billion or whatever the hell you did?
Yeah, it's fact.
Come on, bro.
You saying he should ship a bunch of guns to Palisade?
What he should do.
Palisades? No. Maybe they'll get more.
Damn.
There's not enough money he can give them, though.
Yeah,
right.
that's not.
It's like,
not a
how
thing.
much is he going to give these guys? I guess, I don't know. And now they're talking about the rents going crazy over there too. There's like people like extorting the wildfire victims.
Like the displaced people?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like they're looking for places
What?
and like the rent is like ballooning. Like I think somebody from some political figure there was like reminding the people the other day that it's illegal to like price gouge.
who was it? Gavin Newsom?
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, that guy, he announced the beginning of a Marshall Plan to rebuild LA.
From this fire?
Yeah.
What'd he say?
He said he called it a Marshall Plan, which
What's that mean?
it
Who's Marshall? We
it
talking about
invokes
Joe's
martial
dog?
law.
The military's going to do this?
I don't know. It's what he said, a Marshall Plan. So whatever that means, you know, that's what it sounds like to me. But he also said, This guy said this is going to be LA 2.0. That's what he said.
How long can this guy be there? Is he like Genghis Khan? Is he there until somebody dethrones him? Like, how's that work?
I don't know. I don't know how many terms you could do as a governor. I know you get 2 years per term, right? And then you got to run again. How many terms can a governor do? Because I feel like he's been there fucking up California forever.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah, Dave. Gavin Newsom is a ghoul. Justin Trudeau retired at least. Yeah, he did. He stepped down.
Yeah.
Yo, they allowed him to wait all the way up until his pension. They were supposed to, like, everybody was like, get him out of here. Like, he's got to go.
Listen, bro, he's got to, he needs a little stimulus too.
Yeah.
How's he going to survive?
I want to know how many years can Gavin Newsom continue to destroy California? Let me see.
Trying to fix this microphone. But I think it's, while you look that up, you want to talk about the other thing plaguing California wildfires and wildfire situations?
Where are all the homeless people?
They don't live in these nice-ass places. Their places ain't going on fire either.
That's true. All right.
Yeah, they're flame-proof over there. They're smoking and, like, falling asleep.
Yeah.
And their places aren't lighting on fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's
They're
open
falling
fires.
asleep mid-dope lean with a lighter.
They're open fires in tents, and they're not going up in flames. It's just, it's like everybody's saying, it's like the time and place. It's like the perfect storm for these fires. It's terrible. Are you finding information?
4 years they do. And the longest running governor is in Washington, and he was elected for his third term in 2020. So,
Jesus.
Yeah, they served for 4 years. So, damn, 12 years? Damn, Washington's another one that's struggling over there. But anyway,
Really?
So Gavin Newsom, yeah, that's the stuff he's saying.
Do you see the people looting houses out there? They say they're going to make an example out of those people. They say all those guys, they're going downtown.
They should. They're disgusting.
What are you taking?
Bro, they're disgusting.
I don't even get the incentive.
That's because you're not a dirtbag. That's why you don't understand. It's not, you only think that's an option when you're a complete and total dirtbag piece of shit. When you when you can't think that way, like a total dirtbag, complete parasite, disgusting animal, when you don't think that way, it don't make sense.
But what do you think they're looking for? Like when they leave their house, right? That probably hasn't burned down. And they're like, all right, we're going to go to this other person's house because they're not home. The reason they're not home is because their house burned down, right?
Yeah.
To the ground. Now, what are we taking?
Were they looting like firefighters? They had to be dressed in some kind of gear.
One of the guys...
No, shut
Dude,
up.
you don't know this?
No.
Are you kidding me?
No.
One of the guys was dressed up like a firefighter.
Shut your mouth right now.
And you know what? They didn't say this, but I bet you he had the most fucking Party City fireman's fucking outfit on. I bet you he had some bullshit plastic red hat, like the one they give the kids away when the firefighters come to school and shit. Like, or the ones they throw off the truck when Santa comes around. I bet you it was the most bullshit firefighter suit, and they just called him out. And in fairness to them, they also probably, because there's houses that didn't burn down.
Okay.
That's the crazy part, too. You ever see the videos of, like, the overhead views of people flying their drones through California? No one's talking about the drones anymore. Anyways, people flying their drones through the fires, like above the fires. And you see there's some houses that didn't burn down.
Okay.
And it's like weird. It's like, oh, this house just didn't burn down. I wonder what the situation was. And so maybe they're looting those houses because those guys ain't home either.
Well,
but even so,
yeah.
what are you going to take?
They just said dirtbag. He was probably like, yo, bro, I Googled that diamonds don't burn, B. We about to run up in L.A. Yeah. So I want to see, can we see what these people look like?
You were kind enough to provide something, and I got it. We can pull it up. It's on number one. These are well, you tell us. Who are these
These are all the dirtbags that got arrested for looting during the fires.
Yeah. That guy in the middle is drunk. I don't think that he like intentionally was doing that. And he was most certainly with the woman. Those two people are 100% their co-defendants. Undoubtedly. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. That guy's hammered.
Yeah, the guy with the terrible comb over in the top first row, he's second from the right. Dude, that guy, that is looking crazy. I wonder what he was trying to steal. He was trying to get his hands on some toupees, some hair pieces, a couple lace fronts. That's what he was trying to do.
Like an evil character. That's crazy. They pulled up Shia LaBeouf in this whole thing. Yeah. Over there, top left corner.
Yeah, bro, it's funny you said Shia LaBeouf. I thought it was like Adam 24. That's what that should look like to me.
Yeah.
And then homie right next to him is dropping a SoundCloud. That's why he was on his way to Adam 24's interview.
Yeah, those two guys are co-defendants too. Those two guys next to each other.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the guy beneath him, he was 100% by himself. That whole bottom row was addicted to nitrous.
Yeah, definitely the second guy from the left.
100%.
For sure, the second guy from the left.
Dude, I could see that guy's, his eyes are bigger than everybody else's.
Yeah, the dude all the way to the right looks like a black belt.
What?
On the bottom row.
Yeah.
That guy,
if you told me
he's got a couple world master
If you told me he was, I would not doubt it. Like 100%. A guy who, like, back in the day, he was nice.
Yo, let's catch up on the chat. Let me see if anybody has anything here. Here's a story of a gang of shadies. It's the Shady Bunch, right?
That's very funny.
Exactly. Oh my God. This is unbelievable. But anyway, that's what we wanted to do, is just show you guys, like, you know, what a piece of shit looks like. And look.
Oh, my man, the Hoka's on.
The Hoka's.
You got the Hoka shape-ups.
The Hoka's bang.
Damn, that's crazy.
You know? Hate on me, bro. Hate on me. Hate on me.
When we get a Fashion Nova fucking deal, I hope they got Hoka's on there.
Don't be salty, bro.
No, I'm super excited about the possibility of, and I would embrace Hoka as well.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, 100%. Are you crazy?
Hoka for the win, baby.
Yeah,
These things are comfy, bro.
How do you feel? Like, how long have you had them now?
I'd say probably like 2 months.
2 months, and what's like your 2-month update? What do you think? Still rocking?
You'll never need orthotics.
No,
it's the best things, man.
Let me ask you a question. Do you tie that knot every day? Like, did you tie that knot before you came here, or do you slip it in? What are you doing?
Listen, man, you want to get personal?
I'm just asking. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
You want to get personal? Do I tie these every day, or do I slip these on?
Yeah.
What do you think? Take a look. What do you think?
They look like they have a good grip, but the lace does look like it has some elastic in it. Looks like it got a little bit of give.
Okay, all right.
But they do look like they got a good snug fit.
Yeah, they are nice and snug. You know, snug is how they got to be. That's what it says on the Hoka user manual.
Yeah, you look like you could cut like at any point in the day.
I'll run a post, bro.
Like if you had to make that sound in the supermarket with that sneaker sound, look like you could make one of those like first attempt.
Yep, you're probably right. And I owe it all to Hoka.
Mm-hmm.
I owe it to Hoka. And thanks a lot, because that just like destroyed my chain of thought.
You a slipper or you a tire?
Am I a slipper or a tire?
Yeah, slipper or a knotter. What are you doing?
I got to say, if I'm being honest, I hate to admit this.
You're a slipper. It's perfectly fine.
I slip them on.
I don't even tie my shoes.
I slip them. I'm a slipper. Fuck.
I don't even tie my shoes.
I can't believe I'm a slipper. I can't
Tuck
believe
the
I just
laces
admit
into
that.
the side.
Tuck them in?
Tuck them in. Or I'll put them, I tie them all the way to the top, and then I'll put them to each end. I'll just tie them in like a little knot in itself, so they can't like go away.
That's fair.
Yeah, I don't even tie my shoes.
That's fair.
Yeah. You
Hoka,
look like,
hit me up,
those
baby.
are very athletic.
Hit me up, baby.
Very athletic.
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
And the way you put your foot up there, they were like, just like erotic. That's what I'm getting from
bro.
that. Yeah.
You see me?
Very Playboy-esque.
Yeah. What do you think, bro?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate you, man. I do.
100%.
I truly do. I truly appreciate you for that.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I feel like you're, as they say, slaying.
Yeah. You know, slaying.
Slay. Oh, my God. So.
What?
You know my boy. You know I love my boy.
I can't wait to watch that Cam shit. Go ahead.
You know I love my boy Philip DeFranco.
This I do.
He had this super interesting article today, or it was a story, news piece in his show, and it was about these two old dudes that live together. Mm-hmm. One guy finds the other guy like slumped over in a chair. He was choking on a piece of meat or something like that. Calls the ambulance. Dude dies.
Okay.
Dies, goes to the hospital. Somehow, some way, the hospital confuses the two guys. The guy he came in with
Mixes them up.
Their
identities.
How is that even possible? Mixes their identities, and then they contact that guy's loved ones and tell them, hey, this guy's on life support. He's basically dead. What do you want to do? They get the family together. They decide, pull the plug. They pull the plug. Everybody flies in. They get funeral arrangements. They go to the funeral home, and they're like, hey, don't you guys want us to like ID the body or nothing like that? And they're like, no, everything's fine.
Wait a minute. So they agreed to withdraw care on someone that wasn't their relative?
Yeah.
And the hospital did it.
Yeah.
So the oh man, that's real bad. That's way worse than I even thought. I thought this person died naturally and they just called the wrong people.
Well, they were brain dead.
But still, they withdrew care on someone and they let somebody die.
Yeah.
Based on the request of the family of someone else.
Yeah. Strangers.
Wow.
Like,
holy shit.
I think it was like a couple weeks or a couple months later, the guy like has a problem with his phone, and like he calls his sister and he's like, yo, this fucking phone, it's not doing its thing. And she's like, what the hell? You're supposed to be dead. He's like, I'm not dead. It's like, I'm perfectly fine. And they end up finding out. They call the other guys, like, next to kin, and tell them that, yo, your dad died. 2 years later, a reporter reaches out to the family for like what do they call it when
update or something? Or
they called them, I guess, to get their side of the story, and that's when they found out what really happened.
So the other guy's family, the guy that they let die, the actual guy, his family now found out.
Yes. 2 years later.
So wait, they never got to. How do they know? How do they not know? Where do they think the guy was?
The hospital called them and they told them the story, like what happened, but they didn't tell them that they fucking mixed up. They said he had an event and he died.
So they covered it up, that they actually decided to.
I don't know if they covered it up, that they omitted it. This whole thing is alleged.
Sounded to me like a cover up.
I don't know. But now the guy's suing everybody.
As he should.
Yeah, I wonder. He's going to hit a lick? That's a crazy one.
I don't know if he's going to hit a lick. He probably should, but they get a buy on a lot of stuff.
They're probably going to say, like, he was kind of dead already.
Yeah. They're going to say, we had 2 physicians sign off. They'll find some way to be like it was humane. It all depends on how people wrote down that it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're right.
It's all going to be based on that. They're going to review everything. Yikes. Let's catch up on the chat, man. All right, so Spaz, back to what we were saying before. 8 years, 2-year max. Newsom 6 years.
Spaz is mad funny. He says Berto's shoes would fail a car inspection, 100%.
Mine?
No, mine.
Oh,
yours are snug. My shoes are never tied. I don't know. I got a loose foot.
come on, amateur foot model. You hear me?
Yeah.
Being cold out here.
I take them off at a
Come on,
moment's
bro.
notice.
Oh my God. Damn, that's a crazy story. I keep on thinking about them mixing up those guys and having that other family decide to pull a plug on this guy.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a lot of bad stuff.
Yeah.
That place is going to get in a lot of trouble.
100%. Somebody might lose their job.
Dang.
Somebody might lose their, somebody's definitely going to lose their job. For sure. What the fuck?
I just spilled a little bit. Sorry.
I thought that came from the ceiling. Yo, what up, Ray? I didn't even see Ray was in here.
Yeah, Ray's up in here,
I wasn't
bro.
even paying attention to the chat. Let me see what else I got written down. I think.
Let's see, bro. Let's see.
You got anything you wanted to talk about? Anything? Any particulars? Anything going on? Comments, opinions on the Gulf of America, possibly? Canada being the 51st state. Everybody realizing Greenland's a real place. What are your opinions on these things?
Those things all kind of pale in comparison to what happened to me the other day.
Oh.
I got stuck behind a bunch of idiot bikers, cyclists, bro. Cyclists. They all had on wetsuits and they were all riding around like idiots.
They had on singlets.
All of them. They all had on that
That's
shit.
so fucking funny.
Bro, I knew that I was in for some shit. There was like 30 of them, and they were all like
30?
Bro, they were like next to each other in a cluster.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
why don't you guys get in a line? I'm like, how does this happen? How do you guys just block the whole road? And then I knew that the guy was going to be a problem because he had the little dentist mirror on his helmet.
No, yeah?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking
Bro,
about.
I said, oh no. I said, I'll never fucking get to work on time. I said, never in a million years will I get to work on time. Look at this guy. You know, and it was all of them. Just, bro, they're just there.
Was there an event?
Yeah, it was the migration of the freaking putos. That's what was happening, all right? That was the event, all right? National Geographic was out there taking pictures of these guys.
Yeah.
You know?
So Walker Putos?
Yeah,
It's the ride of
exactly.
Putos?
Exactly. The ride of fucking... fucking putos, yo. They had me so vexed, bro.
That's crazy.
They had me very upset.
So, what, did you end up going around them? How'd you...
Bro, you like can't go around them. They get mad.
Yeah.
You like can't go around them. You can't do anything.
If there's that many, it's almost a liability to get... Are they humming? No, but it's almost... Wait, hold on. Let me complete my thought, and then let me ask the question. When it's that many, it's almost like a liability to try to go around them.
Bro, not only is it a liability, I think you can get in like a lot of shit for that. I think there's like rules against it.
There's
you
rules
know?
for them not for being in the fucking street, no?
Bro, they were just everywhere. They were all just, but there was nowhere to go, bro. There was nowhere. And then they started doing this. You know, it was going like partially uphill.
Yeah.
So then all these idiots are standing up and doing this wobbly shit, putting a bike man sideways and shit. And I'm like, oh my God, I'll never get out of here. Their shoes were clicked into the pedals and shit. Oh man. I couldn't, I had to like count to 10 when I got to work. I had to stay in the car for a minute. I was like, I can't believe this shit. I'm like, this is, bro, it was like on what's considered, it's like a highway.
Yeah. On a highway?
Bro, yeah. Pretty much. It's not a highway like the LIE or something like that.
That's an expressway.
It's not you know, it's not like Sunrise. You know?
Yeah.
It wasn't like that. It was Vets. I'll say it.
Vets, highway. That's crazy.
Bro, it was Vets, bro.
That's dangerous.
It's asinine.
You need a block, a half a lane as cyclists on that street, though.
Bro, it was, I don't
you
know
need
how.
to alert everybody that you're there. Them riding not in the lane is dangerous.
Because you think cars pick up way too much speed and they have to be seen.
Dude, a car would run through 5 cyclists before it realized or was able to stop.
What a tragedy.
That's so funny. Yeah, I don't know. But you're not the first to make this complaint. People
can't
have
believe
this
it.
before about cyclists.
It's like the most entitled, arrogant bullshit I've ever seen.
Dude, those dudes like on $6,000 bikes, like you said, clipped in.
Yeah, I'm telling
helmet.
you.
They got
in.
sugar packs in their pocket, peanut butter underneath their tongue or something.
Bro, you ever see one of those idiots in a bagel store or something like that when they walk in? It's like they got tap shoes on. They go walking in and they're like, click, 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 click. I'm like, I hate this guy. I'm like, I want this guy to just slip and sprain an ankle or something. Like, shit pisses me off.
That's so funny.
Because you know what I'm talking about.
I know
when they come in.
100% what you're talking about. They got the fucking glasses with the UV fucking lens on it.
And none of them are ever as fit as you think they're going to be in. Well, until you're up close and they got on this unitard and you're like, dude, you shouldn't be wearing that.
Yeah, dude,
you know what I'm saying?
Cyclists is a weird one. They're the only ones that, you know, they have this crazy endurance and could probably ride 100 miles, but they're very soft feeling looking.
Yeah, it's very
right?
strange, and I'm just like, it's too much cardio, bro. You got to do some squats.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. But their legs are crazy. You ever seen the video or the image of that guy's legs at the Tour de France? And it was super vascular.
Oh yeah, I did. That's the kind of physical event that I don't even think is healthy. Like, you see that guy's legs, you're like, this ain't normal. It's like, it's like when these guys finish these ultra marathons and then they take their shoes off.
Yeah, dude, do you hear about that football coach that just got in trouble for like pushing his students too hard? He had like this rule where if they did something wrong, they would have to do like 6 push-ups or something like that. And they ended up like, they ended up having to do like doing a bunch of things wrong and having to do hundreds or thousands of push-ups. So they had to do so many push-ups that their bodies were like they were urinating dark urine. Like things were happening to their body.
Oh, probably rhabdomyolysis or something like that.
Bingo.
Is that it?
That's what it was. Yes. Thank
Rhabdo. Yeah, rhabdo will get you, bro.
What's that from? Like overworking?
It's from muscle wasting. Like and the point, it's like where when your muscle wastes, you release these certain things, these enzymes and stuff like that, and then it'll, it could wreak havoc on your organs if there's too much of it.
Yeah.
From like the breakdown of the tissue.
Yeah. So
and
the
that's
students
crazy.
were like getting sick from like having to do too many push-ups.
Wow.
That's
not good. You can die from that.
Yeah.
Like, that's usually one of the things that kills people that are older and fall and they aren't found for a while. They start to break down a little bit, like their muscle and stuff like that from not moving. So like when when people fall and they're down for like days, that becomes like a complication that they experience a lot of times.
Damn, falling and being down for days is crazy.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I can't imagine. They find people like that in yards, in like on properties and stuff like that. They'll just find somebody falling in the backyard, and it's like the kids haven't come to visit. The kids haven't come to visit in like a month.
That's insane.
So it's like, or 3 days or something like that. They haven't seen you in a week, and you've been outside for like 2 days.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But anyway, that's nuts. So that guy got in trouble for that. He got reprimanded.
Yeah. He's no longer the football coach over there. They said though he might get protected because of like some kind of like contractual union thing where
He's probably tenured or something.
Yeah, something where he's
However
allowed
that
to
works.
beat kids. Like he worked into his contract where he could like, permanently injure children, permanently injure growing boys.
Damn, yo. But
crazy. Any Diddy updates? Did you hear?
Oh, let's hear it. What do you got?
Did you hear? Academics called into No Jumper, the Wack and Adam show, and he gave them like an exclusive where 6ix9ine had called him from the feds, and he was because they're buddy wuddies or whatever, and 6ix9ine had called him, and he's like talking to him or whatever, and
they're
he's
buddy
like,
wuddies.
Yo, you ever talk to Diddy? And he's like, nah, I'm never talking to Diddy. He's like, yo, hold on. He's like, yo, Diddy. And he calls him and he comes over and he puts him on the phone and he's like, yo, what's up, Playboy?
Shut up.
I'm not kidding.
6ix9ine?
Because they were in the same prison, yeah.
Put Diddy on the phone.
Yeah.
I don't believe
With
that.
academics.
No way.
I believe it.
Did we hear the call?
Nah, he doesn't have the call.
Oh.
He doesn't have the call, but he just knows that he just said it.
Damn it. He doesn't have the goddamn... I want to hear it. I want to hear the call.
I would. He describes
That can't be real. You think that's real?
100%. He's a journalist. Journalistic integrity.
Was that Wack?
No, academics.
Oh. Yeah, he actually did. He would retract it if he said it wasn't real.
Yeah.
I feel like he might do his due diligence as
It's
crazy
also
as he can be.
It does. It makes sense. 6ix9ine is his boy. Like
Yeah.
they've been like he's been there from the beginning of his career.
Yeah.
And it tracks that he would be talking to him while he's in jail. He said he called him and he was like telling him like, you gotta stop your shit, like blah 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 blah. And then that's when he put Diddy on the phone. Like, so it all kind of makes sense. If it's not real, maybe not. But it's like there's also there's no glory in that story. Like he just talked to Diddy. I'm sure Diddy talks to his family all the time. Diddy got a motorcycle.
Wait, do we ever confirm if that's real?
That's 100% him. Diddy was riding a Honda Grom indoors in prison. There's no doubt in my mind that he's got a tablet or a phone that he can call people on. 6ix9ine said it. He's like, yo, I used to have like a tablet and just watch movies all day. That was like when he was in jail.
Damn. He said Diddy had a
He had a motorcycle, a Honda Grom.
On the ground. Yo, I saw the video of the dude doing laps, like in the jail, It made me feel so bad, to be honest. I was like, damn, he can't even open that thing up. I'm like, this guy has to keep busting a U-turn every 10 feet. He can't even take his feet off the floor,
Dude, it seems like a good, it's like a toy you're going to get, but it's really torture, because it's like putting a lion in a cage, You never get to really,
For sure.
whip that thing. After a while, though, he's going to be nice in there with that. But yeah, have you seen the video? Does it not look like Diddy on a motorcycle? All right, let's just get down to bare bones, right? There's a video of a person riding a motorcycle in a prison. Is that not what we've seen?
Yes.
And now that person did look like Diddy.
I mean, from what I could see, yes.
And if somebody got a motorcycle in jail, it's him. And that means he's cooperating probably.
Bro, it's a New York jail. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you right now. When it comes to New York and where, the fact that he's in New York and he has that, that cycle. Bro, he's lucky it wasn't the 90s where the jail is. If there was like a Rough Rider in there, forget it, bro. Guy would have been freaking hitting these wheelies, doing donuts and burning out inside there. Should have been crazy. Imagine if DMX was in there.
Bro, they all would have had him.
Or even Meek Mill. Meek Mill be riding quads and shit. If you had one of those guys in there, one of those young dudes from New York that goes crazy on the bikes at nighttime getting chased by the cops, those guys would be having a hell of a time in there.
It's crazy that he's got that thing in there.
Yeah.
I wonder what's going to happen with Diddy.
How is that not on every news station? If that was Diddy, bro, that would be reported everywhere, I feel like.
Let me see if I can find it. But what do you think is going to happen with him?
With Diddy?
Yeah.
He's about to get a lot of time, bro. He's not getting out of this. He is not. I feel like I want a crazy plot twist. Now, I'm ready for a plot twist.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm ready for something. They need to introduce a new character in the story. I'm getting a little bored. You know what I mean?
They're saying it's not really Diddy.
It can't be, bro.
Yeah, but let's ignore this.
Yeah, it's
more fun to believe.
We'll put an asterisk right here.
Yeah,
That'll just
looks
pop
like
up.
Diddy. Somebody's still riding a motorcycle in jail. But yeah, you saying that there might be like a plot twist?
Yeah, no, I'm just waiting for a plot twist. I need the introduction of a new character in this Diddy story.
It's going to be the people he rats on.
Or I need a new event. All right, so you think he's going to start singing. See, what kind of names, if you had to guess? Like, what kind of, let's not say names, but who do you think is going to be named if he flips on everybody? What do you think it's going to be?
I think it's going to be actors and musicians. The actors are going to shock people. The musicians, people are going to be like, okay, well, we would have seen that coming. And I think they're pulling him down, but he's going to get to walk away from this.
Okay.
And there's other people that will burn. And then I don't know what will become of Diddy. I guess he'll just move to Bora Bora or something like that. He'll move in wherever like Russell Simmons lives, like whatever island he's doing yoga on, he's going to move somewhere over there.
I wonder, because now I'm thinking about this Diddy thing, right? And I'm like, this guy is just like the black version of Epstein, it seems like.
That's what that's the painting of that's being painted, yeah.
So then I start to wonder, I'm like, is there one of these in every culture? I'm like, are we about to find a Puerto Rican one? Are we going to be like heartbroken when like Mark Anthony comes out and he's like, and he's like the one that's dubbed like the, because it's starting to freak me out. Because I'm like, this is like two guys that had similar, it sounds like they were involved in a lot of similar stuff.
You're saying in the United States?
In the U.S., yeah. It's going to be everywhere. They're going to be like the Dragon Balls.
Well, everywhere else, they don't got the same laws. This might not be frowned upon, this kind of behavior in other places.
Yeah.
Sex trafficking might not be a thing. I don't know. You think that in Uganda?
See, I don't think Diddy's really in trafficking as much, right? I think it's more so SA and stuff like that he's been doing.
Those are like the civil suits that are coming for him. Why'd the feds take him?
Yeah, good. See, this is what I'm talking about. I need a little. This has gone away with these fires. Pray to everybody in the fires.
Yeah,
you know,
but we
pray
need
to
to know what's
everybody in the
going
fire.
on with Diddy, right?
Yeah,
That's
we
what
need
you-
the Diddy update. You know what I'm saying? You're conquering the news cycle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, we need to know what's happening with Diddy. I need an update.
I need an
I'm
update.
not going to forget about this
No,
one.
I feel like there was a season break.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? You know, this shit has been crazy. Like, you know what? They
Yeah.
do like 4 episodes and then they're like, bam, they give you like 3 weeks, but they don't give you nothing, bro.
Yes.
Can't have that, man.
Yeah, we need an update.
I can't have that.
Yep, I need the Diddy show to continue.
Diddy, what
Oh
is
my
happening,
God.
bro?
Yeah, I get it. The courts were off for the holidays, but like, bring it back. That's it.
Who got you that bike? Who got you that bike? You know, did you talk? You kicking it with 6ix9ine?
Yeah, what's it like being in prison with 6ix9ine?
Riding a bike.
That's crazy.
Yeah, imagine 6ix9ine's on the handlebars. Like,
Now that I think about it, if it was him on that bike, we definitely would have seen videos of 6ix9ine on the bike too.
yeah.
But he's home.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
What do you who do you tell on now? Do
No,
we
he
know?
just violated, so
Oh,
he got, I guess, whatever time, like a month or two, and then he's back out.
damn. I wonder what's up with him. Is he still?
He's got like
Hey.
he's got like a couple months left of federal probation. He just signed a deal.
See, I'm wondering though. What? I always think about how these people are gonna go out and make money when they get out now. Like, what is he gonna?
So he
do?
just signed. So
He's committed to this character.
yeah. So he 6ix9ine is an interesting guy because he sells his songs. He don't own any royalties or anything like that to any of those songs. Like he sells, he gets like that upfront money to make an album for a company or a record label, and then that's it. And then he makes money off of touring too. So he just got a big check of, I think it was like $3 million or something like that for new music, and then he went to jail, and now he's gonna come out and I guess like like do what he's supposed to do, make an album. And he's gonna tour. He tours around the world. Sorry.
Is he still touring?
Yeah. Dude, he's everywhere. He's everywhere. He posted videos of him in Brooklyn before he got locked up. He was in the club.
This dude, I mean,
Who's gonna kill him?
I don't know. I'm not saying kill him, but I'm saying like he's still relevant enough to where people are watching him. People are going to his shows. People are.
Dude, he's a mega star. Everywhere else in the world, they do not care. Before he was a rat, he was a superstar. We don't fuck with him over here because of what, the reasons that people don't fuck with him. But around the world, they do not care about that. He's enormous. He's like selling out huge places in Germany and
Get out of here, for real?
Yes, dude, he's enormous.
Wow. Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's interesting. And then everybody in America is just salty. Like all the American artists are like, rat. We don't do work. This guy's a rat and shit. And he's like, all right, I'm out here getting
Dude,
hundreds
he's
of
doing
thousands of
Spanish
euros per show.
records. You didn't see the whole Dominican Republic saga?
That's
where
right.
He got locked up for getting that guy beat up, and then allegedly the Dominican Republic government tried to extort him for money, or the legal system tried to extort him for money, and he ended up getting house arrest, and then sneaking out of Dominican Republic, sneaking into Haiti, and flying out of Haiti, taking a private jet, taking PJ home. Now he just can't go back. But like there was that, so I say that to say that he's got this whole other lane where he makes also Spanish music. So he's got like that. Latin America's talking about him too. You know how big of a market that is.
Yeah, that crossover is insane.
Yeah.
Damn. So, who's gonna do the Tekashi 6ix9ine movie? Who's gonna
There's a
do the
documentary.
biopic?
There's a documentary.
I want the biopic. I want it to be exaggerated and overreacted. I want it to be like a real movie.
Yeah.
I would watch that. I know everybody could be, whatever. Say what you want. Don't drag me. But
his story.
I'm curious.
Very, very interesting.
From when he was first coming up, and then he does all this. Because I remember when he had those first records that were coming out, when they were collaboration records, a lot of times with Trippie Redd.
They were signed to the same record label.
Yeah, that was the first time I saw Tekashi 6ix9ine was when Trippie Redd was really, really, really buzzing. Like he was right there, about to just break through. And then he had Tekashi a couple times. I remember the video in the gas station where they're like, I think they were using like quads or like dirt bikes or something. And he just starts screaming with this shit that like I hadn't heard.
Yeah.
Nobody really raps like that in the mainstream at all. I know
Facts.
there's like other stuff like this, scream kind of that metal rap type of stuff, but this was something I was like, this dude is bugging out. He's screaming. I'm like, this is crazy. And then he just blew up. Like Gummo came out a little while later. When Gummo came out, I was like, wow, that shit went up.
And that's what he does. He creates like these viral songs. He's
And viral
super
moments.
good at it and moments. And dude, he has songs with millions upon millions upon millions of dude.
Yeah.
Of views.
I wonder, man. Damn, so he's really out here he's still doing his thing when, out of sight, out of mind here, but there's the rest of the world.
Yeah, he's about to get off federal probation.
Yeah, so he'll be able to travel internationally again.
He travels right now.
Get out. So right
Dude,
now.
he was stuck in the Dominican Republic. He was supposed to come back.
Wow.
He was stuck
Dude
out
is
there.
still
He's lucky they didn't violate him for that.
And he owns the rights to all his music and everything?
No, he doesn't own any of the rights to any of his music. He sells his music.
So then how does he perform it all? Who's getting that mechanical royalty on the, who's getting the performance royalties and stuff? That's what I wonder.
I'm sure he's got to break them off, but
because there's like different ways you get paid for music, right? You get paid for like the, the publishing, you get paid for the writing,
maybe
you get
he
paid for
works
the
out into his
performance
contract
composition.
that he could continue. He could, he could play the records, but they get everything else. I don't know.
Wow.
But that's one of the things that I think somebody made a documentary on him and I watched it. I watched some like thing about him. Maybe I watched a ton of interviews with him. But anyways, he doesn't own his music.
Okay.
He gets an album and they give him a couple $1 million. It's like the first one was like 500,000. Then they gave him like, $1 million. And the next one he was like, I need more money. He kept getting more and more and more and more and more money.
Okay, so they pay him a fee to create it.
Yeah.
And then he just gives it to them. They own it.
Essentially, that's the way that it was explained to me.
Wow. That's interesting.
And he gets that money, plus he gets all the money to perform it.
I wonder if that's the way that music is going to go.
He explained it in the interview. One of the interviews I've seen is like, he goes, I don't want to get $64 checks every month for like the rest of my life. He goes, I'll take all that upfront money right now, and then I'll, make it dance. So,
But
that's the way I interpreted it. That's the way, yeah.
But anyway, yes, interesting.
Very. I think, could be wrong. I think we might be over the hour.
I think we are over the hour.
He's an interesting cat. You want to catch up on the chat before we go?
I want to catch up on the chat real quick.
Catch up on
I
the
see
chat.
I see this thing going insane, and
Where's my phone? I don't even know where my phone is.
I miss preach Diddy's AI. Jay-Z's gonna bust Diddy out of jail with Will Smith.
Hey, I guess anything's possible.
That's hysterical.
With Will Smith.
Yeah. Damn, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Damn, if we're over the hour, let's go, man. Let's cut it.
That's it. We're over the hour. Shout out to everybody in the chat, everybody who joined us today, everybody who's listening to it after the fact. You guys know where to find us. We're on everywhere you can listen to podcasts. We're trying to do 2 episodes a week, 1 live, 1 pre-recorded. Try to get them watch hours, dogs. So if you want, go back to the other videos. Give them a listen. You might have missed something. You never know. Sometimes I lay jokes underneath jokes. If we're not on your podcast listening platform, join a Discord. Fun conversations. Interesting. I'll show you guys how I do my patented shoe tie. It's a no shoe tie. And if we're not on your preferred podcast listening platform, you can harass us there until we place the podcast there. That's it, I think.
Well done, my man.
Yeah, try to get us out of here easy.
That's
Oye,
slippery.
te hablo
But
desde
no.
la prisión. Wilson Manyoma.